we have some Ghostbusters news, and some of it might actually be good. Hello, everyone. I am still Mecha Random, but 42, the one, the only, the original, still your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. All right, there's a lot of speculation on this. This might not actually be news. This is just me piecing some things together, me looking a little bit deeper, and I have reason to think that possibly, maybe, I'm not saying it's 100% confirmed or not, so please don't quote me on this. We might be getting the final remaining original Ghostbuster back for Ghostbusters Afterlife. And the same person spilled the beans on his appearance as their own. And I already did the hello everyone part. I was going to do it again. That's how distracted I am by how amazing of news this is. So, Ernie Hudson, as you know, has been giving some interviews lately, here and there. He recently spilled the beans that he was, in fact, going to be in Ghostbusters Afterlife. I believe he got in trouble for this because of the way a lot of this stuff is worded. This makes me think that he was not supposed to reveal the fact that he was coming back for Ghostbusters Afterlife. He confirmed it on Cameo, and I'm the one who probably did the first video on that, which I'll link somewhere. He spilled the beans on that. We also had a lot of other people spilling the beans who shouldn't have been. People like Sigourney Weaver saying, yes, Bill Murray and I are back. Then, of course, when Dan Aykroyd went on with the Joe Rogan podcast, I believe it was Joe Rogan. Tell me if I'm wrong about that one. I'm pretty sure it was Joe Rogan. Dan Aykroyd stated,
the original from the first movie?
Yes, some from the original.
Bill Murray's going to be in it?
We're hoping.
They don't want to reveal everybody. They didn't want to reveal that all the original Ghostbusters were back. They did not want to reveal that Bill Murray was coming back when they did, because Sigourney Weaver accidentally revealed it. They did not want to reveal that Ernie Hudson was coming back because they wanted to leave some things as surprises, some things as a little bit of icing on the cake when you watch the movie. And I think a lot of the time with at least with Ghostbusters Afterlife, I think a lot of the time these newer continuations, they do want to focus on a lot of the newer cast, which is great. I think it's a mistake, and I think that was a huge mistake with Star Wars focusing more on the original or more on the new casts of the originals. And I think it's one of the positives of Cobra Kai where they focused on the originals instead of the newer people so much, just so that you could get a taste for the newer people, I guess. So you could be acclimated to having new characters on screen. And I think with the case of Ghostbusters Afterlife, keeping original cast a secret might be a bad idea. You guys don't know guys don't know what I'm spoiling here. So spoiler. I have reason to believe that we have a decent chance of getting our final Ghostbuster back, Rick Moranis. You know why? Because of the way Ernie Hudson worded this. And I don't think I'm talking correctly. I don't think I'm saying anything. Reason to believe Rick Moranis might actually be coming back. Which one do I want? This one? Ghostbusters Afterlife star won't confirm or deny a Rick Moranis cameo. Interesting. The plot thickens. Also, thank you so much for subscribing. If you guys do like my content, please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. YouTube is blaming you guys, and they said that people only have 12% of you have the bell rung. And I say that's because YouTube, every time they update and purge accounts, they lose your settings. I think that's them at fault. I don't think it's you guys, because YouTube likes to pass the blame on you. I don't think that's the case. I think you guys are way better than that. I think it's them screwing up. Now, this was my first ground zero into this modern culture, our modern day cultural divide, where people who had a problem with Ghostbusters 2016 were labeled as istophobes. They were labeled as politically affiliated with somebody who shall remain nameless, where this channel isn't even about. And they said, and a lot of the media and the articles and the NPC Twitterati were saying that if you didn't like Ghostbusters 2016, you just had a problem with women. And to that I said, I already had Ghostbusters. I never felt excluded. I never felt like I couldn't be a Ghostbuster because I was a whammon. I felt like the people we just happened to see on screen just happened to be the guys who developed the technology to use it, and they happened to be all in the same place at the same time, and had it been female characters, it wouldn't have really mattered, because this whole myth of representation that the studios want to sell you, is just a way to stereotype you into the focus group that's easiest to market to. It's so much easier to market to you if they have a clear shift and divide. If you don't like this, then you're this political affiliation, you're this whatever, blah, 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 blah. And they get mad when you're not. And they get mad when, oh, you're a woman? You're a woman on the side that they think you're not on? And you didn't like Ghostbusters? Well, clearly, we just have to shun you and push you out of our little group because that doesn't look well for metrics and marketing. And that's what most of this is. I think most of our current day cultural crapola that we're going through is based on a lot of these YouTube algorithms and Twitter algorithms and how you consume your media and your news and your entertainment. And it is just designed for the most sensational thing to get promoted. Because let's face it, we went through how many years of just reboots and remakes, not getting any attention or traction until Ghostbusters 2016. And it wasn't because of the gender swap, it was because of the media blaming the gender swap. They found an angle. They found a way to get rage clicks. They found a way to get people to talk about it and to buzz and to mention it, to have it trend. And if you look on Twitter now, something will be trending with only 2,000 tweets. Something like, and right now, I guarantee you, Godzilla vs. Kong is probably trending because we just talked about that. I guarantee you. Now, according to this is, who is this? Screen Rant? According to Screen Rant, Ernie Hudson has not confirmed or denied. We do have a screenshot of this. We have a screenshot of exactly what he says, too. Ghostbusters Afterlife star Ernie Hudson won't confirm or deny that the movie contains a cameo from Rick Moranis. Acting as a proper sequel to the original films from the 80s, Ghostbusters Afterlife will center on a new generation of ghost hunters after two kids discover the family's ties to the original group, which we already know they're going to be the grandkids of Egon. So what's that story? When did Egon get married? When did he have kids? Who was it? Was it the weird little lab assistant in the second movie? Probably. Discover their family's ties to the original group. Fans of the classic supernatural comedy were delighted by the news that the franchise would return to its roots following the 2016 anti-fan campaign that was only used as a way to divide our current culture. That was one of them. That was one of the things that they used in our current modern day divisionist society. Unfortunately, they've been waiting a while to see it, as Ghostbusters Afterlife has been delayed multiple times due to the great toilet paper shortage of 2020 that is spilling over into the 2021. Ugh, can we get rid of this already? We're kind of done. We're kind of over it. That was another bit of news. It has been pushed back again till fall, I believe November, October. I'm sure it'll bounce around a few more times before. That's why I didn't want to just do a video on that. It is pushed back again. Nevertheless, there's a lot of reason to be excited about Ghostbusters Afterlife, particularly because most of the original stars from the first two films will be back, in addition to Ernie Hudson. Ghostbusters Afterlife will feature the returns of Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Annie Potts, Sigourney Weaver, and Bill Murray confirmed the film will find a way to remember Harold Ramis, who passed away in 2014. Rick Moranis, who's still alive but has largely stepped away from acting, and Rick Moranis. Ooh, wait. Murray confirmed. Okay, it said they'll honor him. All right. I didn't read what I was saying. It said it will honor him. And Rick Moranis, who is still alive but has largely stepped away from acting. Here's the thing, though. Even if we get like a photo of him somewhere or a mention of him or a reference, how good would that be as their attorney? As the Ghostbusters attorney, he's the one who gives the property deed over to the family. Like, hey, your father left you this property in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it. I lost it for a long time, but here you go. Something like that, to where, typical Louis Tully move. All signs have pointed to Moranis not appearing in Ghostbusters Afterlife. I believe that is to subvert your expectations when they do actually officially announce this, which I'm kind of jumping on right now. In my gut tells me there's probably about a 70% chance we're going to see Rick Moranis in Ghostbusters Afterlife, even though they said he won't be. And that is because he has returned to acting this year. This year he has returned to acting. He did a commercial with Ryan Reynolds in Canada for some cell phone company. And you cannot do Ghostbusters without him. We've also had over a year pushed back with delays that they could have easily had him read a line in front of a green screen, get a Blue Yeti mic, do some dialogue from his house, something where you just have him on the phone. Is that going to be good enough? I mean, I'll take it. I don't know if it's going to be good enough. Yeah, a phone call. Just have him have a phone call. Here's the quote. Will Rick Moranis be making an appearance? He says, I think the studios want to hold that one. I love Rick, but yeah, I'll let them share that. That's all I need. That's all I need. Because, one, when he announced he was returning, Ernie Hudson, that is, announced he was returning, he wasn't supposed to. It was just in a cameo message. What's cameo, you ask? Cameo is where celebrities, especially ones that do like the convention circuits, they'll give you a personalized greeting for a fee for like, $50, $20, depending on the celebrity. And you get a, hey, this is Mekarana 42 saying hey to you from, and that's how we got word of the last one. That's how we got word of the last one, where Ernie Hudson was appearing. He says, yes, I've just been filming Ghostbusters Afterlife. I just got back. It's going to be great. We're all in it. And he let that slip, and I think he got in trouble for it. I think he got a talking to. I think probably, hell, for all we know, Dan Aykroyd probably said, hey, you probably shouldn't have let that slip. And then immediately after, we had Dan Aykroyd coming in on damage control saying, oh, no, this is all we have. Nobody else is coming back. This is what we got. I think Moranis might come back. Just based on this, I'll let them share that. I will let them share that. That means this is the big one that they've been waiting for. We already got it spoiled with Bill Murray. We were supposed to not know he was coming back. We were not supposed to know, I think, a lot of these original Ghostbusters were coming back. That is my gut feeling. This is just theory. This is just going on. Human psychology and the way a lot of the stuff is worded. This is just going on. My gut. And this one, I got to shout out to Demon Size Synthwave for tagging me and Tom in this. So, thank you so much. I hope he comes back. Do you guys want him back? I want him back. Like I said, this is why I'm thinking maybe because this commercial that he did right here for the Canadian cell phone company. There's really no reason why fans wouldn't want him back. And if it's up to him to come back or not, hopefully he said, sure, why not? Because we love him. We certainly love Rick Moranis. We want to see him in this. And I hope we get him back. But anywho, tell me what you think in the comment section below. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.
Why am I drippings with goo?